Okay, okay. Hello everyone. Um, Today I just being so late to record my video, and how today was such a hectic day for me because recently my sister just get engaged with his fiance. So I just have to so busy on that. So I didn't get much time for making a video on any topic. So I just prepared that topic last night. Um, Tonight I'm gonna practice on that. So without further ado, let's start with the part one as obvious. Uh, the first question is, do you like reading books? Why? Um, yes, I like to read book. Yes, I like to read book every often when I feel lazy or I don't have any work to do. Then I just try to read something. Either it could be a newspaper or uh, any kind of storybook. How often do you read? Well, I just took a new routine for myself that every morning, whenever I wake up, I will start my day with reading a newspaper, and that will help me to, it will help me to keep touch with the English at the very first, at the very beginning of your day. So if you start your day with English, the rest of the day, it will help you a little bit to be connect with the language, as well as your mind will get a glimpse that yes, will be used to with the English. So that's why I that's why I read book at early in the morning. Do you have any books at home? Yes, I have so many storybooks. I like to read fiction books every so often. So yeah, I have some different genre. Uh, we could say. Do you prefer to buy book or borrow book? Well, I would prefer to buy a book because it actually realize you that you are the owner of the book. So if you borrow them, you will always be in attention that one day the book should be returned. But if you buy a book, rest of your life the book will be with you. So you can say everyone that yeah, look at this is my book. And every reader actually want to show their ownership. That's why I think you should buy the book, and you can also note down on the book whenever you find anything new or interesting. What are the benefit of reading? In my opinion, I think if you read regularly, it actually improves your reading skill, as well as if you read in the newspaper or book, it actually enhance your knowledge and IQ, as well as you will be more capable to handle any situation because you already read about the situation on the book. So I think um, there are a lot of benefits have reading books. What book would you take on a long journey? Well, when I take a long journey, suppose I came coming back my home from a long trip, I carry a fiction book because when you are traveling and you're reading a fiction book, it actually drives you to the another world, and as top of that, it also helps you to pass your downtime. And obviously, when you are in a long journey, you have nothing to do but sitting. So I think if you really want to enjoy the journey and don't uh, want to be bored, want to be bored at that moment, you should read book. What book would you take on a long journey? I already said about this question. How easy is it for you to read books in English? Well, when I was kid, when I just started to learn English, and every often I read books. My father always pushed me to read English newspaper, but at that moment I really have not familiar with the vocabularies at the very beginning. But when I actually carry on that habit regularly, I just collect some vocabularies that every often come on the newses. So I get so familiar with it, and now I think I don't feel any difficulties to read English book or newspaper. But sometimes yes, it happens that you might not know the word, so instantly I just look on the Google what the meaning of that word, and I just learn that and try to use that word in my speaking on the next day. So you don't only need to you don't want only learn the meaning of the vocabularies. You also have to learn how to use it in your speech. Have you given up reading a book recently? Is reading books a popular activity in your country? Um, in my country, people think if you read books, it will enlarge your imagination. And I've also added on that because I also added on that topic. Uh, my Bangladeshi parents uh, emphasize emphasize their kids to read books, because if you really any story books or fiction books, it actually help your brain to emerge your creativity and also imagination in the mind. And whenever you will practice that from your very early age, it obviously will help you in the young age when your brain will become developed. And um, when you face the same situation that you have had read it read that you have read in your past. So I think it actually depends on the age. The young age people don't like wanted to read book, but their parents actually pressure them to read that. And another age, which is old age people, actually uh, want to read newspaper or books to pass their time, leisure time. And if you talk about the middle age, they are always being hectic in different activities and job, so they don't find any time to read books or any kind of newspapers. um, so that I would say that the young age people and the old age people are mostly read book in my country. Do you think that electric books are better than real books? I don't agree on this statement, because if I talk about myself, I actually like to buy books physically, because when you have a book physically, it actually give you a realization that you are the owner of this book. And some people like to show off to their friends and others that you have multiple collect of books in your room. So if you would like to showcase your different genres, so you so that you have to buy that. And if you have any ebook, eh, after a few days you don't feel like to read that book again, because I already said that it is kind of a psychological and physical thing. If you can hold the book physically, this is that one thing. And another thing that remains in your phone, and which is not that much uh, connected to the human rather uh, than it has physically. So, in my opinion, um, if you have a book, a real book, which you can touch, it would be more better than ebook. Okay, we are just end our part one. Uh, I think I should focus on my speech rather than what people will gonna uh, judge about my speech in the video. I just making this video to enrich my English, and nobody will judge me. And I uploaded this video not for the views, but to track my progress. And you if you uploaded this video, it will be saved for rest of your life. Whenever you want, you can see that. You can see the improvement that that comes in every videos. So that's why I actually makes video not for view or not for the audience. But if anyone watch my video, it's okay, nothing else. uh, so I think I should emphasize on my speech. I should elaborate more. I should push myself more to think. I just saw a video where uh, where a man asked to a native speaker that how I could translate my English into my native English language into English, and the native speaker actually said that the long you're gonna spend your time with English, the less translations time will be. So I think the next day, from the very beginning, from the early morning, I will start with the English. First, I will start with a reading for 50 minutes, and then I will practice some questions from the part one. I will not record that, either record it, uh, and that's how I will gonna push myself from the all day. And let's move to the part two. Okay, let's start the part two, the cue card part. On the cue card part, uh, we just took a topic about describing a famous person, famous celebrity you admire. One celebrity that I admire is Dhanush. He's an actor from Tamil industry, and he also got recognized from the Bollywood, and he got some screen time in international films over the years. And he come from film industry, film family, and he is the son of a director and also son-in-law of an legendary actor Rajnikant. And despite having all those, he just create his career all by all by his own merit. So I wanna keep all those things aside. What actually take my attention about him, that he actually works so hard, and he is so much dedicated to his work. And he also proved that uh, appearance is not matter uh, in film industry. I wanna tell more about him, that he's not a good looking boy. Uh, so despite having not having a good appearance or a good face, he actually earned all the crowd from the audience with his acting. And when he just act, when he do acting in the cinemas, it feels like he connected with us, with the middle class people. So that's why I think people don't like him so much, because this actor can connect with this community of people. He is not only a actor but also a singer, producer, and director. So he actually famous for his versatile acting skills. He had a wide range of character. He can play any character. So at the very beginning, he started with the small roles in the cinemas, and over the years, he come in the main characters, and now he actually doing fabulous in the cinema industry. Uh, the thing that actually I admire about him is his resilience and dedication for the work that actually helped me uh, to motivate myself. Okay, now I'm going to start part 3, the discussion part about celebrity. The first question is, why do some people become famous? In my opinion, uh, if you had the grit to achieve your goal and you stick with it, I think anyone can be famous in his life or in her life. So if I look over some famous people, and if we study on his life, we can find that the dedication and work hard make him this success. So I think that is the key to become a famous. The second question, do you think famous people are always good role model? I think so. I don't think so, because uh, if we look at any model who don't have any goals or any mindset, and he promotes some illegal things, and the person is your role model, I think you will be derailed in future. And that that is not true that every role model or every famous person will be your your perfect role model. So you have to choose the right one, and you have to avoid the wrong person. And do you think famous people are always good role model? And that's why I think you should be more conscious about picking up the right role model for yourself. How has the role of celebrities changed in recent years? Nowadays, becoming famous is very easy for this generation, because internet is very easy for the people, very handy for any age of people. So now people just make videos of themselves and uploaded that on the social medias, and that called a very famous cheap celebrity. Like now, people are not work so hard to achieve any goal. uh, they they find this social media to become famous, whether working so hard or do something creative, or innovate something unique. This generation are totally drained, man. They don't want to do anything for his bright future. They only think, if we make a video and that goes viral, I will be celebrated. So every decade it actually changing. Every years it actually diversifying in a different group of people. If we look back in the days when people struggle a lot to do something, or if we look over some famous celebrities, like the good one, and we could find that their struggle, uh, they work day in day out, for the success, and they made that. It is not a cheap one, or it not come overnight. It actually take so many times, and now people don't want to waste their time or want to give their time on their passion. Why are some people so interested in the lives of celebrities? In my opinion, people think celebrities are living a very good life, but behind the scene, every people have uh, some bad time or some hard time. Uh, it, the celebrity you are following, it might they might be he might be but she might be struggling a lot to achieve that stage, and you want to live. If you want to live like your role model, you have to work like him. One video I just saw, Cristiano Ronaldo said, I will give you the roadmap. Do you think you can do that? You have to wake up at 4 a.m. and take shower with the cold water. After that, you have to run for 50 minutes, and all of those things are continue every day. So, do you think you can continue if you can keep that habit for every day? They actually tell all the roadmaps, but the dedication and the hunger make people famous. And I think people just saw uh, a glimpse of an celebrities that they are actually having a pretty good life, and they want that life too. But when they go for that life, they end up with harsh day or harsh work. Do you think celebrities have a responsibility to act morally? Yes, I think. Um, if you're a famous person and so many younger people are following you, your responsibility to do something good that will have an impact on your fans too. Because if we look on the Cristiano Ronaldo, he actually avoid having taking soft drink, and after that, when the young generation know about this, that Cristiano Ronaldo don't take Coca-Cola, they that generation totally avoid this Coca-Cola since then. So yes, it actually impact on your followers whatever you do. So it is your responsibility to be stay stay good to your character and your behavior. How does social media affect the popularity of celebrities? Social media just wanted to spread the rumor of the celebrity, no matter it is good or true or false. They just need to post that news. So I think social media actually affect the popularities of celebrities. I think celebrities should maintain that too, because you know celebrities are always being tracked, and they don't have any privacy. So whatever they are doing in his in their life should be in a good well, so that social media couldn't get an opportunity to spread any rumor or false news for that celebrity. Should celebrity be paid so much money? I don't have much idea about it, but I guess celebrities should not take much money, uh, but because you just spreading a message through your acting. This is your work, and this is your responsibility to the society. So if you take money too much, and you just spreading uh, some vulgar character or model to the generation, it might not be worth it for the money. So I think if you spreading some good thing to your generation and take less money, that would be appreciable.